Hey guys, so we're back with the Bleach Thousand Year Blood War arc. So this time we're covering episode 7, which is titled Born in the Dark. Now, I can't wait to cover the rest of it, so we're gonna find a way to cover the rest of the Thousand Year Blood War arc. And then by tomorrow, which will be January 1st, we will welcome the Renaissance film as well as the tour and the experience about the album. We're going to talk so much about the Renaissance, but in the meantime, we will focus on the Bleach Thousand Year Blood War arc as we cover Born in the Dark, which is episode 7 of Core 1. So let us get started.
Or are you regretting that you did not steal my bankai when you had the chance?
So I just wanted to say this is where we left off after Captain Yamamoto released his undoubtedly greatest bankai techniques. We see what happened at the end, and we will continue that right now.
Please forgive me for not.
I was so mad when I saw this. It was a fake.
Who are you talking? Hiba!
And then the real Yhwach showed up.
You saw to it that my absence was not noticed. You did well. I went to see Sosuke Aizen.
Can you imagine if Aizen would have joined Yhwach? Like, he already don't like the Shimigamis already, let alone looking at what the landscape of what they just went through. Imagine him joining in. That would have been even worse.
That goal together.
A common goal.
But Aizen's not that type of
I refuse.
Bankai!
shoot. Yeah, that was a sad moment.
Shigekuni Yamamoto.
Yeah, this was where we left off, but this I wanted to talk about this. I wanted to mention this before we got into it. I had so many questions like what happened to the original Gotei 13? How come it's only Captain Yamamoto left? And if I'm not mistaken, um we've seen a lot of previous characters too. This was tough. You see Captain Yamamoto. This was sad. Like, and we also saw Captain Unohana. I'm guessing she was part of the. I always said it this. The fact that she's one of the oldest captains, she must be very strong. Because I don't think it's only healing that she do. You know, it's crazy. But this is sad. Shoot, Shunsui. Yeah, that was brutal.
You grew soft, Shigekuni Yamamoto. You were no better than a beast with a sword. The 13 court guard squad you founded died along with us 1,000 years ago. Tell them to show no mercy. Crush the Soul Society. What is that?
So not only they got actual stun raiders, they also have like small little teams, which is even more crazy. Ichigo, you better come fast, man. Ukon broke him out. Yeah, they could sense that.
That spiritual pressure.
What the hell was that?
About to get that ass beat. That's what it is.
Will you protect the Soul Society?
Damn. The fact that this hit different because the fact that Byaku is not the type of person to be begging. He literally cry out to Ichigo, be like, I have nothing left. Like, you need to find a way to protect the Soul Society at any cost. Like, this felt different because the new enemies that they're versus now, we didn't think that the Quincy's would have been that hard to deal with. But the fact that one just one of them could outclass a captain level or even a captain itself, and they could steal your bankai. So that's even more insane within itself. So that's even more sad. But damn, guys, Ichigo gotta do something. Yeah, Ichigo's not playing. Woo! You see how he shook? That's the real Yhwach though.
Answer me! Are you the bastard responsible for destroying the Soul Society or not?
And I'm liking that we got a lot of little origins on the backstory of the captains, and that Yhwach said that, just know that our era has disappeared like 1,000 years ago. Like there's nothing you could really do about it. Like that's kind of like crazy to think about, because you gotta start asking like, what was the conflict that caused the Shimigami and the Quincy's to hate each other? Let me tell you that we did got that answer. I think from what the pendulum arc, or the very part of the season of the Bleach, it mentioned that the Shimigami's job is to basically, like, when a soul dies, they consort the soul to bring it to the Soul Society, instead of the soul turning into a hollow. The whole purpose of a Quincy being there is destroying how, like, when a soul is corrupt, the Quincy's have a different approach. They kill the hollow, which means the hollow or the human soul doesn't have time to go corrupt. But in a way, it collapsed the balance between maintaining them, the three realms, if I'm not mistaken. You guys could correct me if I'm wrong.
I am indeed.
Shoot! I'm loving the new sound for the Bleach as well. Like the way they remastered, re-edition the OSTs, awesome.
Is that?
Oh,
No. So it's true. I wasn't imagining it.
so Ichigo was
The shards
absorbing.
of spiritual pressure
That's
dispersed
what
by
I
your
thought
efforts
too.
must have mixed with some of Kilgay's own. Kilgay's jail was designed to restrain the enemies of Quincy's. It was never meant to hold actual Quincy's like us.
So basically, Ichigo is a Hollow, a Quincy, and a Shimigami, and a Fullbringer. So that's four different powers. Like Ichigo is in a different class when it comes to different beings. So no wonder when Aizen was about to say, like, you know what you are, like, ever since you were born, you are a child of a Shimigami. And then right before he's about to say it, Ichigo's father stepped in and was like, that's enough, and then flick like an energy ball on Aizen. So now we're getting a revelation. This is a revelation episode where we got to know the history background of Captain Yamamoto after his death, and we also got the revelation that Ichigo's parents is a Quincy and a Shimigami, which is something that, if I'm not mistaken, is forbidden, but this happened. So this is crazy. I gotta realize how strong was Ichigo's mom. That I want to definitely see. I can't wait to cover the next episode. I just can't. And also, this is a sad moment for Sunshui as well, because this is a moment of the balancing where Captain Yamamoto was considered like a father figure to Utukake and Sunsui. So the fact that he's dead, who's going to replace him now? Like that's also another thing. I know in the for the manga viewers, we know what happened, and then for the anime, I think they did even much of a better job of making the anime feel more in depth. And it's brutal how he died, because the way Yhwach was explaining to Yamamoto right before he's about to kill him, he said like the old you would have been so hard to deal with, because you would have used anything to get to the part where you need to kill your enemies. But over the time you've grown weak. You didn't even have time for people to heal your arms. And mind you, Yamamoto fought with all those enemies that invaded the Soul Society with just one arm. So that's even more insane.
Not even about your own mother.
Damn. Shoot.
I'll run you through this time. Not even your brute Fena will be able to save you. Not this time.
Whoa. I like how when they disappear, it's like this dark shadow appears in their body and then it just glides out. Like they live in a different world than ours. Yo, Ichigo's sword is broken. Yo,
In the dark.
damn.
Wounds and weight. My son.
So guys, we're gonna stop it here. But this was episode Born in the Dark. Basically this gave us a big revelation that Yhwach considered Ichigo his son. I'm not sure if it's like biological son. There's a lot of things that needs to be addressed because yeah, Ichigo kind of looks like his dad, but not as much. He's the only one in the family that has orange hair, if I'm not mistaken. And his mom was like that too. Or does it mean that because Yhwach is like the father of all Quincy's that he considered Ichigo as his son due to that fact? Um, like I said, this was an amazing episode because you would have never expect to see Ichigo defeated like this due to the fact that with everything that he just went through, that's even more insane. Like he tried to save the Soul Society, but in his perspective, he failed. His sword got broken into by I guess the right hand man of Yhwach. And I'm telling you, this guy is strong because the fact that he stood there while Yhwach was fighting, well, the fake Yhwach was fighting Yamamoto. And mind you, Yamamoto's bunkai, you can't even stand near it. How did he manage to still stand there while the fight was happening? That's even more insane to me. So, guys, this was an amazing episode. Like and subscribe to the channel and I'll see you guys in the next 3 episodes. Okay, guys?